Hi everyone, welcome to Knowledge Rectifier. In this video, we are going to learn about factorization of a quadratic expression. Now, what is a quadratic expression? That I have already told you in the previous lesson. Quadratic expression is expression where the power of the variable x is always 2. Okay. If the degree or power of the variable x is 2, then that is what is called quadratic expression. For example, x square minus 4x minus 12. This is a quadratic expression because here the power of x, the highest power of x or the degree of x is square. Okay, so in this video, we are going to learn how to factorize this type of quadratic expressions. Now, the standard form of a quadratic expression is always ax square plus bx plus c. Right? The standard form is ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, the expression will always be like this. In front there will be x square, then we will have x, then we will have number. Alright, where the coefficient of x square, okay, the coefficient of x square, that is a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, okay, x square ko agadi ko number a, that is called the coefficient of x square, x ko agadi ko number b, that is called the coefficient of x. Okay, and in a quadratic expression this a cannot be 0. Okay, a kaile 0 hunदैन किन, if a is 0 then 0 into x square will become 0 and x square term hai hunदैन, and if there is no x square term then that is not a quadratic. Okay, and in this expression x is called the variable. Variable means the one whose value is unknown, जिसको value हामीले equation मा खोज्नु पर्छ, उसलाई भन्छ variable. Alright, so once again I'm telling you, a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the coefficient of x to the power 0. Now we will take one example where we will try to factorize this quadratic expression by the method of breaking the middle term. Okay, and for your convenience, for our convenience, we will take this number in front of x. Okay, x ko agadi जुन चाहिँ number छ त्यसलाई हामी middle term मान्छ अनि यसलाई चाहिँ हामीले के गर्नुपर्छ, break. Okay, so that process is what is called breaking the middle term. Now, how to break the middle term? I will teach you one simple yet very effective method. Alright. Now, what you do is x square's coefficient is 1. It could be 2, 3, 4, whatever. Okay. You first of all multiply with this 1, the last term, that is minus 12. Plus minus minus 1 12s are 12. We have to multiply these two terms first. Don't forget. Alright. Then we get this term. And we will call this, for our convenience, hint. Because this will guide us. Okay. Minus 12 will guide us how to break 4. Alright. Now, in order to break this 4, what we have to do is, we have to find two numbers which on multiplying will give us 12 and which on subtracting will give us the middle term 4. Always remember that. Okay, this 4 can be anything. 4 ko jagha mein ke pani hunu sakcha. Alright, so hint how to get you understood. You multiply the first term with the last term along with sign. कोही बेला यहाँनिर 12 को अगाडि प्लस छ भने यहाँनिर प्लस हुन्छ, त्यो प्लस गर्दा 4 आउनुपर्छ. If there is minus, then minus गर्दा 4 आउनुपर्छ. Then try to find, multiply the 12 aune numbers. What are they? They are 12 into 1, 12. And on subtraction, you should get 4, but here we get 11, right? So for 4, 4 को जग्गामा 11 भा हामी त्यसलाई 12 minus 1 गरेर break गर्थ्यौं. Alright? And another number we have is 4 into 3, 12. Alright? If you subtract 4 and 3, you get 1. So middle term को जग्गामा 4 को जग्गामा 1 भएदेखिको we would have written this. But we have 4. So we will use another available pair, which is 6 into 12. And if you subtract 6 and 2, you get 4. Alright. So this 4 can be broken as 6 minus 2. Alright. So we have written 6 minus 2. Always remember the biggest number in front and the smaller number at the back, you write. Then what do? You multiply with this negative sign inside both. Okay, duitalai guna garera you open up the bracket. Minus plus minus, 6 into x 6x, minus minus plus 2 into x 2x minus 12. Alright, I hope you have understood till here. Then we will get 4 numbers like this always. Alright, then we will take common from the first and second and common from the third and fourth. And how to take common I have already taught you in the previous video. You go and check that video once. Alright. Now, one thing you must remember, while you take common, this sign and this sign should never change. They will never change. Alright. This sign can change. It may change or may not change. That depends. But these two signs will not change. Now you take common. X square minus 6x. What is common? X is common. Then give a bracket. And then x minus 6 is left. Okay, this sign will not change. And 2 and 12, highest dividing number, you remember that? Which one is the highest dividing number that divides 2 and 12? That is common, highest common. That is 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12. Then you give a bracket, and then whatever there is in the front bracket you write. Okay, यहाँ जे छ यहाँ त्यही लेख्नु आफै मिलिरहेको हुन्छ. It will be all right. Then ultimately you take these 2 in one bracket and the remaining one in the other bracket. Okay, so this is how we factorize a quadratic expression. Okay, the question will be of this kind. Factorize the quadratic expression by the following, by the method of factorization. Alright, so let's take quickly one more example. Okay, multiply this 2, you get how much? Minus 20. Then on multiplying, you should get 20. On subtraction, you should get how much? 8. What are the numbers? 10 and 2. Okay, 10 2s are 20. 10 minus 2 gives you 8. So for 8, you write 10 minus 2. Then with this negative sign, you multiply inside. Then from here and here, you take common. This sign and this sign will not change, I have told you. Alright, and then this and this are same, keeping it in one bracket and the remaining on the other bracket. So this is how you factorize that term. Okay, I hope you are understanding it. So one more we will take. Alright, now let me correct this question. Okay, this is positive x. Alright, it's positive x. Now how to solve this? You again multiply these two terms. You get my plus minus minus 12. Okay, so multiplying you should get how much? 12. Subtraction, on subtraction you should get how much? 1. Why 1? Because the coefficient of x is 1. X को अगाडि 1 छ नि त यहाँनिर. So घटाउँदाखेरि 1 आउनुपर्छ, गुणा गर्दा 12 आउनुपर्छ. त्यो दुईटा नम्बर के हो? 4 and 3, isn't it? 4 3s are 12 and 4 minus 3 gives you 1. Alright, so we have broken 1 as 4 minus 3. Then with this positive sign you multiply inside. Alright, then from here and here you take common. Okay, and this one you keep in one bracket and the remaining one in the other bracket. So this is your answer. Hope you are getting it. Alright. Now one last question we will do. This is 25x square minus 20x plus 4 and 20 is the middle term. Alright, we have to break that. For that we multiply this two, we get plus 100. For the first time we are getting plus here. Okay. So on adding you should get 20. So on multiplying 100, on adding 20, what are the numbers? 10 and 10. 10 tens are 100, 10 plus 10, 20 you get. So we break 20 as 10 plus 10. Then with this negative sign you multiply both signs and open up the bracket. And from here and here you take common. How to take common? I repeat, I have already taught you in the first video of factorization, introduction to factorization, how to take common between numbers and powers. Okay, power ma common tandakeri lowest power common tanincha अनि number ma common tanda highest dividing. So the 25 and 10, what is the highest number that divides these two? 5. And x square x ma कुन चाहिँ छ lowest power 1, x to the power 1. So that way, alright, so we get this. And then I have already taught you that these two signs should never change. Okay, and 10x and 4, what is common? 2 is common, so this is left, and then these two will be taken in one bracket, and the remaining one, that is 5x minus 2, in the other bracket we take. Alright, so this is how we factorize quadratic expression by the method of breaking the middle. Hope you all have understood. This much for today in this video. Do good and be good. Bye.